Order filled.
Lol. Yeah, that was me. It was a good type of order filled, not the bad one. All right, what's up, you guys? Welcome in, my friends. Good to see you guys. Oh, Graf just dropping the Discord there in the YouTube chat. Nice, thank you, brother. You guys, I'm a little bit concerned because when I look at the chat, sometimes I think if somebody came to like the trading live stream and tried to like see what's up with the community, I am concerned that they would think that we have a severe, like Theo Von would say, like mentally challenged, because we're all just like saying connect and stuff, but it's all good. All good. What's up, you guys? What's up, you guys? So yeah, look at this. So I've got a lot of shit going on over here. So I'm up on multiple funded accounts today, and then I'm stacking 3 challenge accounts over here as well. Which this one's, I think, only got like 600 left on it. What's wrong with saying connect? I know, I agree. I completely agree. But I do wonder what others may think. Connect, bro. Doesn't matter. You guys might have got a jump scare in the waiting room before because I took a buy position here. I'm going to start teaching this week or next week for the guys in the mentorship, this setup. It's like, it's a type 2 variant, but there's specifics that need to unfold in order for it to be valid. I spend more time with you than the miss. Yeah, Paul, because we do the Asia stream in the mentorship. Yeah. Nice. I am your missus now. So, you know, I've got this level marked out here that we just broke out of on the 30-minute and the 1 hour. The 1 hour's got a lot of green, but I'm not super concerned. I'm obviously by bias. I want to ride up to here, ideally. I want to ride. I've got a candle going because, you know, we keep the you know, we're like holistic and shit, like when we're trading. So I've got a candle to fill the aroma with, you know, yeah. Carolina, good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see your name in the chat, I guess. I mean, who's gonna make the home and children grow? So yeah, we're firing on all cylinders over here. Anyone in the Discord, you would know that, like when Bullinox put on their 91% discount code, I think Bullinox really need to like kind of get me a private jet to headquarters in Dubai or something, because like we would have to be their biggest customers. I don't hear anyone else talking about Bullinox, but you know, myself and the community, we just stack up on Bullinox accounts when they fucking drop a discount. What up, Boogie? What up, Gareth? No, I don't use the 5-minute, bro. Yeah, I noticed that you missed a few, Carolina. All good, all good. What up, John? What up, chat? All right, so let's have a look here. Are we interested in a breakout here? What are you drinking? It's water with a couple of, I dropped a couple of electrolytes, hydrolytes in it. Pepsi's handsome. What up, my dude? What up, my mascot? Hey, then I'll have a question. How we came to about these levels on the chart? This is just like my resistance level, where there's a red and green candle printed side by side right here. And then the lowest point is my support level, red and green candle printed there. Because I know below that, we have clean range, and above this, we have clean range. And you might say, well, what about this? Wouldn't you put it there? There's a red and green candle. No, because this red candle, it hasn't closed yet. So this could still flip green, and then it wouldn't be valid, right? So we need it to close. If it closes red, then I'll move my level up. You dig? Ice, ice, ice. I'm new here. What time does the live begin? We begin 4 minutes ago every day. Every day. Yo, I have a question. What time does the market open and close? Well, it depends what market you're talking about. Big S, what up, gang? Honestly, I have to do it because it's been a hot minute. To this day. Right, we've been streaming till this day. Are you live in Dubai? No, I live in Brisbane. Hey bro, do you show up to the stream every day? To this day. To this. Oh, in the real world, I would like this to close small body and present a similar opportunity to what got presented here on the 30-minute. Idealistically speaking. What do you think about the news tonight? Connect, bro. CPI. We have CPI tonight, you guys. So at 10:30, be careful. If you're going to continue to trade after London, be careful because at 10:30 we have CPI news hitting the market. So I won't. I don't participate in that, bro. I'm done by then. I'm done by then. Quarter pre-London done. Trade orange squeeze method. Nice, good stuff. How big will my wallet have to be to live on day trading gold? Please fund me $30. I'm unemployed. Well, get employed then. The good thing about being unemployed is you can just get employed. You know what I mean? You can literally get the thing that you're not. That would be the main thing about that. Yeah, I don't know, Shem. I kind of would rather a red candle. I'd rather a bit of structure to be printed here, I think. I don't think I would like to take this as a breakout. I do want to ride it. I do want to fill this range. I want to be a part of the journey to fill this range. If we do, I believe that. Oh, look at these glasses that are getting put on me on TikTok. Thanks. Thanks, VIP. I think there's a high probability we could move up to this. But, you know, I've got to wait for the right signs. Send signal. Oh, wow. Thanks for the love hearts there as well. Damn, you boys making profits. Profits on profits. Are you going to take on the flip? I don't think so. Nah, I'm not going to take on the flip. I don't think that's a good idea. I think what's a better idea is to wait for this candle to close. Right now, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's going to be the go. Do you take a... Yeah, I took a buy position over here. Pre-market here. And then I took another one earlier on my fundeds, but this is these are my challenge accounts. What makes you not take the buy here? Just because you know, we created a bit of support here, broke out. It's a pretty big move that already just happened. You know, it's 130 pips. The 15's showing like 3 candles printed side by side moving up. And I'm anticipating it to kind of move and fill this range over here. I think it's going to be smart to wait for a little bit of red to print before it moves up. That's all. Just seeing things play out a lot, you kind of see these type of scenarios where like it needs to kind of, you know, break out, have a bit of pullback and continue. And we're really playing with the game of probabilities. It's simple. I say it all the time. You just got to ask yourself, what's the probability that's going to continue to move in green without needing to print red first? And also, it's much better for my stop loss if it prints red. I seen you at Love and Rockets. Love and Rockets. What's Love and Rockets? Let me have a look. I know it's a club in... in Brisbane. It's right near my house, but it wouldn't have been me. No, it wouldn't have been. I didn't go in there, no. Must have been another Greek god-like type of person. Feminism is a problem. Yeah, that's right, Kashi. Too much green. So this candle closed in 3 minutes as well. It hasn't really moved much, right? So I think it's a good idea to wait for it now. My question is on the 30-minute time frame. How can we confirm that the price will surely react and confirm sideways? How can we confirm that the price will surely react and confirm sideways? I don't know what you mean, bro. Sorry. Morning. Are you winning? Absolutely. Do you trade full time? Yes. I'm winning regardless of whether I've got money up on my account or not. That's not what I would define winning. In the Beninging. Yeah, that was that one earlier, Mad Lord. Yep. Dub stream. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys drop a thumbs up for the stream, gang. You guys, I'm live on YouTube, TikTok cats. If you want to jump over the YouTube streams, way better, man. Way better. We're firing on all cylinders on YouTube. Did you see my question? I don't think so. What's your take on bookmap liquidity levels for trading? It's nothing that I would really pay attention to, bro. So I guess, yeah, you just got to figure it out. Yeah, I don't worry about indicators at all. So we've got 2 minutes for this candle closure. Nice, strong 30-minute candle. That's a really nice 30-minute candle that moved up here. Price action is king. Agreed. The 1 hour closure. 4 hours bullish. Let's see what the 4 hour looks like on Forex. Yeah, who got chopped up today? Today was tricky in Asia, man. So early in Asia, what happened, right? We jumped on stream for Asia and we kind of just melted down here. There was no telegraph. We kind of had this level. I wanted to take a buy below, but look what happened. It kind of just impulsively moved down, created no bottom wick, no top wick, and kept moving. And I was like, yeah, we'll just call it a day for now and then come back later and let price develop. And that happens all the time, man. You got liquidated, yeah. Yeah, it was tricky. The movements were tricky, especially coming off yesterday where a lot of people had in their like mind, man, I missed big moves yesterday. Like I want to be a part of this one. And it would have been a tricky one. Who's gonna make the billions? Feminism is still an issue? Yeah, I think it is, man. You look like Lil Wayne today. Lil Wayne? I look like Lil Wayne. You look like Lil Wayne today. You look like Lil Wayne today. How did that sentence come out of a person's, you know? This is Lil Wayne. You know, he talks like that. All right, so I've got 20 seconds here for this candle closure. People are scared. Dan, serious question, serious. Where do I start if I want to learn crypto trading? Don't learn crypto trading. That's my advice. That would be where you learn, is you don't. Kanye Holmes. Kenya Holmes? Billions and billions. All right, so this candle just came down here, closed with no bottom wick. I would like something similar, what happened here on the 30 to happen ideally. But on the 15, that'd be pretty cool, I think. Daniel, why? So Forex is the way to go? No, I'm being a bit of a dick, but I mean just like Let's move this level up here. Two backups. I mean, like, let's be honest, like, you know, when I think about crypto, I think about it as an investment long term. It's not like a day trading type of thing, where what we're doing here is a day trading. I show up every day to pull money out of the markets and sometimes give money away to the markets, but it's a daily act. Where crypto, for me personally, I think it's like an investment long term, let it do its thing and then whatever. Why not answering questions? What's your question, bro? There's just 600 people here, so I'm trying to read. It depends what you mean, Mad Lord, about a retracement trade. I'm not sure what you mean. If you're meaning like this 30-minute setup here. Yeah, that's exactly right, Venus. I'm the same. Crypto has too many variables. Would you have entered above those 2 weeks? No, not yet. Let's wait for some more structure now. We kind of broke back in the range, sort of, and we can see if we can create some sort of small body candle over here and look for a continuation after that. Why would you suggest Forex then? I wouldn't necessarily suggest Forex. It depends. Forex or trading futures is something that you can show up and do like daily. It's like a daily thing. You can day trade it, right? Yeah, Jack, Asia was pretty rough. Twins, bro. How come day traders never learn fundamentals? Because they don't need to. That's the interesting thing about being a scalper or a day trader. You actually don't need to know about fundamentals. If you're a swing trader or an intraday trader, maybe. But if you're a scalper, our job is just to scalp, little rat scalp. Just get what you can, right? We don't need to know too much fundamental news. The main fundamental news we need to know is when high impact news is about to hit the market, just to stay out of the market at those times. That's all. That's right, Jibs. Yep. Who's gonna make... You guys, I'm switching shit up, man. I'm a tantric Buddha-like trader now with this candle. I keep my emotions low with this candle, son. Where should you start? Next steps, brother? You would literally just jump on Google and jump on ChatGPT and just start talking to ChatGPT. Hey, ChatGPT, what does Forex mean? What is foreign exchange market? What does a foreign exchange market mean? What's a fucking, you know, a currency pair? What's a pip? What's, you know what I mean? To start from the ground up, just learning the terminology, etc. And then I'd say maybe go over to babypips.com and do the Baby Pips course. You guys, anyone that's hella new to the game, babypips.com. There's a section here at the top called Learn Forex. Start learning, and there's a free course. This actually gives me like so many feelings when I look at this, because when I first got into trading, this is the fucking first thing I did. I was like in the gym, like on my phone reading. I was like, okay, yeah. And I was obsessed because I already made the decision in my mind that this was what I was going to do for the rest of my life. So this is the first thing I ever did. And is it the most greatest thing ever? No, but it's going to teach you terminology and just the basics. And if you can do it, it shows you're at least hungry to a degree, right? Wow, so the candle keeps the emotion. No, I'm only being a dick, but maybe why not? You doing baby pips at the moment? Nice, good. Why is your sound so low? I think that's your speaker. I would put most of my life savings on the fact that it's your speaker and not me. But you've got me, so I'm going to check real quick. And I'm going to be so mad. So I'm going to check real quick. I can already tell straight away it's fine. Yay! Wasted 3 seconds! Sounds fine, yeah. Is that tricky? Nice, Paul. Yeah, I knew it sounds like. Baby tips to learn in the bidding. Choosing trading was one of the best choices I made. Nice. Yep. It's one of the best, but most challenging and also the most difficult. I trade a bit of NQ. That's the only other thing I trade. The NASDAQ. But yeah, I don't like to look at NQ at all right now. Thanks, Daniel. After baby pips, bro. One thing at a time. Don't fill your mind with too much shit. Just do one step at a time. Baby pips isn't going to be an overnight thing. It's going to take a few days, weeks, maybe. You sound like Little Wayne. Wayne. Same strategy on NQ? Yes, sir. Why do you say trading is difficult? You seem to have it under control. Yeah, but I've been doing this for like nearly 4 years. So there's like a level of under control that I have, but it took 2 years of really, really, really trying to get even to a level that I was somewhat consistent, right? And yes, I could have shortened that process if I just dropped the ego and maybe joined a community or joined a mentor. But think about it like this. If it wasn't difficult, everyone would be doing it, right? But only so few people can do it successfully. It's extremely difficult. And it's not difficult in terms of strategy. It's difficult in terms of just overall psychology and just like all these other components that come into it. How to get off trades fast, close it, close the position. Who's gonna make the... Is my back fucking hurting? Yes, it is. Bruh, what the fuck? Lost most of my money so far because I got big ego and small wins. Yep. But that's everyone. You can't have to go through that. In order to transcend to the next level in trading, your trading journey, it has to be the death of ego. You know, if this 1 hour candle didn't close so nicely, this 30-minute candle, sorry, I could have looked at a sell back into the range, but nah, it closed with no bottom wick here as well. No. Nearly. Raymond, I probably don't want to show it too much because it's kind of a... it's not really a strategy I would teach beginners. Magic mushrooms destroyed my ego. Did it though, but yeah, fair enough. Death of ego because pretending costs money. It's not even... When I say ego, I mean, it's this idea in your head that... I don't know. I've seen it. This is the exact attitude I've seen so much in beginner traders. I'll figure this out on my own. Let me just do this and this and this and pick from here and put together my own strategy. And then I'll just do it all and, you know, and then I'll decide on whether or not I want to do... Like, you've got to understand when you're playing in the financial markets, you don't know anything. Like, you know a lot, but you'll get eaten alive by these markets. Chat didn't appear on the screen. I tell people all the time, bro, just fucking buy someone's strategy or something that's already proven and works. Like, drop the ego, just buy someone's strategy, let down the wall and just say, can anyone guide me? Can anyone guide me to this process? Unless you want to go through all the pain and the years of struggle unnecessarily just because you want to be like, I can do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just get help, bro. Get help. BetterHelp.com. You know what I mean? Like, I'm only saying, I'm just speaking to my younger self. I was like that, and now I see it in other people. I'm like, wow, that's a full thing that everyone does. What up, Zach? Crushing it, brother. You'll get there, Marcel. I see learn by trial and error. Somebody who knows already. Yeah, like you're already going to learn, even though you're getting help by someone, you're still going to make a ton of mistakes and learn through trial and error as well. But it's going to be much less painful and have a much less financial impact. Bro, say I gave it 12 plus hours for 2 months. Would I be a good trader to beginner? No. No. Nope. Because that's kind of how everyone does it anyway. At the start, you spend you get obsessed with it. You spend a bunch of time. But it's not like you'll need that in the initial stage. But at what ends up happening after the initial stage where you're obsessed and you spend 12 hours is then the market starts to put you in. So as you progress and level up as a trader, so does the challenges and the emotional situations that trading puts you through. So you have to consistently adapt mentally and psychologically to the new situations that you're being put through by the market. And that's just a time thing. There's no skipping that. That's all. BetterHelp.com. Learn 2 years and just starting. Yeah, that's pretty normal, man. 2 years seems to be like a pretty common thing where people start to spit some bars from the best loser wins there, Dan. No, but I could. Fuck, I don't know where the book is. I wonder what I said that reminded you of that. Maybe I think he would talk about ego and shit, probably. No, I'm not going to do that with news today, no. Did you have a mentor when you began? Yes, but I didn't, I fucked around. I didn't stick with one person enough, you know what I mean? I jumped around. It was just ego, again. I can do it, but I'll figure it out myself. In the Beningi. God damn it. All right, so it's a 30-minute closure coming up. Kind of pulling back in this range. I'm on my second mentor and I'm struggling to show up with this one. What do you mean you're struggling to show up? Why? Oh, nice, Tyler. Yeah, it's a great book, isn't it? Connect, bro. Ariel, good to see you. Good to see you. Is it annoying every time you hear this? People saying that trading is mambling. I can't say that word. No, it doesn't annoy me at all. Because it's like somebody saying, Daniel, you're a ostrich. I'm like, well, I'm not. So there's no way I can be offended if I clearly know I'm not. I want to show you a strategy for NQ, Daniel. It's okay, but I'm glad you got one that works, my friend. How was funding your trading journey? What do you mean? How much you made? Doesn't matter, bro. Everyone drop a like. Oh, 52 likes and only 723 people here. That means statistically only 2 people here like me. Everyone else thinks I should just go, you know what I mean? Roll around in dirt. All right, this is a first 30 minute of the London session. Kind of just broke back in the range. Not a huge amount of information just yet. Would love to see some sort of wick and then some sort of signs that we're pushing back up over here. The way that it's looking and the structure of the market, it looks quite nice for that, but at the same time, anything can happen. Anything can happen. My mentor pissed me off. That's why now ego getting in the way. Yossi, man, I would love to know why. What do you mean he pissed you off? If he pissed you off because he's trying to help you and tell you the truth, but in a blunt way, you cannot be pissed off about that. Because sometimes I think about that when with guys that I mentor, I'm like, oh, maybe I'm sounding too blunt when I'm trying to give feedback, but it's just like, let's just get to the point. Because I know that's how I would want to be like, taught, just like straight to the point. You got a bit personal. Okay, so it's personal stuff. Yeah, fair. Just remember, at the end of the day, I don't know who your mentor is, but when I think about the people that I mentor, all I think is it's my job to help them get profitable as quick as possible in the most effective way possible. That's all. That's all it is. Feminism is the... Taking a trade today? Yeah, took a buy over here earlier, and a buy earlier on my funded account. So I've got I've got a couple of funded accounts. They're linked here, but I'm not allowed, I can't link multiple accounts separately. But this funded one only has, I think, 900 left. So I'll try and pass this one today, and then the other two that's linked to it are pretty fresh. So you can just talk about something else while you wait for full confirmation. Yep, that's all I do. That's basically exactly what I do. While we wait for candle confirmations, I talk to you guys and we connect, bro. Hey, bro, connect. Doesn't matter. Connect. Commodity traders? Yep. Doesn't matter. So that's what we do. How do I join your group, mate? I'm live on YouTube right now. It's the same name as my TikTok name, Daniel Holmes Trades. And in the chat over there, pinned, is a link to the free Discord. This is a Discord community. This is where we catch up and we just chat after the stream. And, we hang out, we drink margaritas by the pool and stuff like that. It all goes down here in the Dissy. Great mentors keep you focused. Yes, sir. Jay, you're thinking too far ahead, brother. I've given you the best steps you can possibly think of. Don't worry about money. Don't think about the money at all. Just think about learning. Just think about learning, brother. Trust me. Don't worry about the money at all. Nice, Wassam. Good, man. Yeah, both trades are MGC. Yep. What site do you use for journaling? Notion. Where's the Discord link? It's on my YouTube chat. I'm live on YouTube right now. It's the same name as my TikTok name, Daniel Holmes Trades. If you type that into YouTube, you'll see I'm live there, and then you can see in the Discord. The Discord's in the chat there. That's right, Jibs. Chase skill and money will eventually follow. No worries, Jay. Got you, bro. Yeah, gold went bananas yesterday, that's for sure. Gold's gone bananas for the last fucking month. Anyone that's like new to trading, like this isn't normal. Like typically you'd be like, man, I got fucking like, the market, wow, the market just like moved 30 pips in one candle. Now it's like, oh, the market moved 100 pips in one candle. That's a cool story. You know what I mean? Like, this is a very interesting time to come into trading. Buying gold right now, Batman fears none. Yeah, fair, but how's that going to work out as a long-term strategy? You know what I mean? Just cause type shit. Dear, why are you not used short and long position to provide signals? Lord, give me strength. Guys, can we get to 100 likes? Can we get to 100 likes over here, you guys? Literally only need a couple more likes so I can get to 100 likes here on YouTube. I'll literally be able to retire my mum through likes. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take a traditional standard type 2 setup here if we get some green printed, I think. I don't need to think about it too much. I think it's a good opportunity right now. Yeah, you're saying that as well, Lee. It's funny, hey. Hey, Daniel, I just woke up. How's your day going? I'm doing amazing, Ivan. Better than I deserve. Oh, wow. It's raining outside. Blue waffle. Yeah, so in an ideal world, this flips green. If we're talking idealistically. Dear Daniel, dear. Yeah, bridge indicator is blue, which kind of indicates profits, I believe. But statistically, I've had the most wins when the bridge is red, which is, you know, contrary to popular belief. In the Beningi. Man, I want to do a meetup so bad, just simply so I can reenact the Luke Belmar. Any commodity traders for Forex Connect? Like, we have to redo that meme because we'll actually be around. There will be actual traders as well. Yeah, it does, Adam. Yep. Yeah, there's always a new brain rot term in the chat. That's what I mean. When I started the stream, I was like, man, if anyone like tries to kind of like see what's up in the stream and see what's going on with the community, they'll be like, oh, these guys are, you know, mentally challenged. And it's like, yeah, we are, but we're also profitable. So what are you going to say about that? Dear, kindly sharing trading setup. Please mark support and resistance. I have already done that. I'm 3 steps ahead of you, bucko. Yeah, imagine that, John. That'd be hilarious. What up, XTN Civ? X, go and give it to you. Daniel, did you notice that most of the people in your live are Nigerians? Well, I don't know who's in the live. I can't tell. But yeah, definitely got a lot of guys from Nigeria. Yes, I do know that. Real recognize real. That's why. Just joined the Discord. Nice. Good to have you there. S, I thought you were in the Discord ages ago for some reason. See, I made it have 100 likes. Really? Yay, 100 likes on this YouTube stream. You guys on TikTok, if you want to join the Discord, I'm live on YouTube right now. Daniel Holmes Trades is the name. Same name as my TikTok name. We're firing on all cylinders over here on YouTube. So I've got 3 minutes for this candle to close. Let's see if it closes like this. Let me do some shit here. Let me think. Yeah, you're gonna have to see how this closes. Don't get it twisted. Overrated candy. Bro, what? Who's ever looked at a sour strap and said that's an overrated candy? If this was medieval times, I would put you in front of a courtroom, honestly. Bro's eating a red candy for lunch. Bro, does it look like it's fucking lunchtime? You know what I mean? Oh, you came over from TikTok? Nice. Good to have you guys here. Gay bacon. What? Bro. That's actually fucking hilarious. That's actually fucking hilarious. You win the comment. The TNT ones, really? Your thoughts on tea? Bro. What? Your thoughts on the letter T? Yeah, T's alright, I guess. You know, it's not as good as I. I don't know, Thenus. I don't pay enough attention to the idea of supply and demand. So got a minute over here. You know, I wanted a bit more bullish strength in this candle. We're kind of running out of time, but we are losing strength moving down, right? I've got to, you know, we've got to be, well, I'll say I've got to be careful not to be stuck in this idea of bias. And always be willing to switch the bias. Not as good as you. Bro's trying to push up in the last 10 seconds. Can I private chat with you later? No. There'd be nothing that we say in a private chat that would benefit either of us. Like, that's the reality of it. All right. Small body red. You know, on this 30-minute, when I caught this buy position here, and this is a setup that I'm going to start teaching soon. you can almost look at the 15 and say, oh, look, it's kind of telling a similar story, right? We're losing volume. You could take the impulse buy. But if you look at the higher time frames, it's not like we've got a strong 30-minute closure. The hour's kind of running out of time as well. Still very bearish with only 14 minutes left. The story isn't the same, so I wouldn't be able to take an impulse buy here. I'd have to wait for a green closure at this point. But alternatively, this can continue to push down and do other shit. So there's a few possibilities. Realistically, the possibilities are endless. So the best thing to do right now, I think, is just to wait. And this last candle is going to tell us a lot. This current candle is going to tell us a lot. Do you keep a funded account until you blow it? Yep. Patience, bro. Exactly. Wow, look at this. Nearly 1,000 people here in total. Groundbreaking. I see the logic though. No top wick on the weekly. Remember CPI? Yeah, good point. But that's still not for 5 hours. We'll get some another clean move coming up. We'll get one more opportunity, I believe, and then it's going to turn into fucking Wick City or something like weird structure. Because yeah, remember this, you guys. We've got red folder news coming up in 5 hours. CPI, which leading up to that, maybe 2 hours prior to that, I would. You know, it's all up to you, but I wouldn't be looking to trade. And then obviously when it hits, you're going to get a ton of volatility, just impulsively move the market in one direction or the other. So, you know, it's obviously, it's smart to stay out while that happens, obviously. I have 10,000 to play with. Should I get it funded or use my own money? You should definitely not use your own money because you will lose it all. Get a really cheap funded account. That's right, Dennis. Best thing to do is wait for candle closures, 100%. Do funded challenges let you trade CPI? Yep. Some might not, but most of them do. Best part about the strategy is we're open to both sides. Yep, exactly, Tyler. We're open to all. The drawdown on funders is wacky. I agree. Like the trailing drawdown makes it tough. It really does. Okay, I wouldn't say tough. Like it depends how if you're trying to be aggressive with the account to pass it, trailing drawdown makes it hard to do that. But once you're funded and you start to trade with, you know, professional risk management, I would say it doesn't matter because you're not going to blow you're not going to lose 3% of the account in one trade type shit. Kind of sus, bro. The strategy that we use has us open to both sides. All is welcome. Yeah, I don't want to say too much, John, but yeah, it's not too good. Honey, I use Bullinox and Top Step. I like your massage, bro. Thank you, bro. Is Bullinox worth a try? Yes, sir. You know, this is kind of a play that I was what I was talking about before, some sort of impulse buy here, but there was just some things happening on the higher time frames that I just couldn't do, that I couldn't execute on. It was nearly it. It was getting close to being it, but yeah. When you trade, do you think about when you actually when you are in, do you I think I'm done, man. I think I'm done with my streaming career, bro. Because honestly, you know what I mean? Can you explain the high time frames that were holding you back? Yeah, I guess it's going to be hard because I haven't like officially really taught people this system yet, this strategy, sorry, this setup. But the idea of it, all right, give me a sec. I'm gonna have to open up the drawing tool real quick and I'll show you properly. And Daniel, what's your current sentiment on gold right now? I never really have one. I just kind of react to what it's showing me at the present time. Yeah, I don't really have a sentiment right now. I'm not getting sentimental with it. Bro, do some scalp. Yeah, bro, I'll just use my real money for your entertainment. Yeah, so check this out. So it looks like it did want to push up here. You know, it's going to be difficult to sell against that. I mean, buy against that strong 30-minute closure back in the range. You know what I mean? But check this out. So the play here, and I'm not going to get into too much detail because I'd rather just go into full depth with the guys in mentorship. But, you know, the idea is obviously we've got strong bullish momentum and you're identifying a pullback, right? You're finding slight weakening here with this green candle. You're finding weakening again and then again here. The bodies of the wicks of the candles are obviously wicking off the bottom end. This is a 30-minute time frame. We knew that the 1 hour also coincides. So if this new 1 hour is wicking down, which is this 30-minute wick here, and then starting to push up, the probability of it continuing up past this point is really high. And this is something that you can really only capitalize on really strong trends or strong moves in a certain direction. Anyway, you take your entry around here before, or you could take it there. It's up to you. It's personal preference. But the idea is you don't wait for the green candle to print, right? You take it on the open candle and then ride it up to wherever the next range is. The reason why I was looking at this and going, oh, maybe we're getting a similar setup here as we're moving down, why I didn't take it is because look at the difference of the 30-minute candles here. What story they're telling, which is small bodies and wicking off the bottom end, as opposed to this 30-minute candle here. Strong body closure, back in the range. Here's like the prior resistance. We broke back below that. You know, that's really the biggest thing. That 30-minute kind of turned me off. That's all it is. That's the biggest thing. And then plus this candle didn't wick down at all, where these other 30-minute candles wick down very, very strongly and rejected off. You know, it's pretty simple, man. Don't need to think about it too much. That's basically it. Do you think ICT works? Probably. Yeah, like you guys, it's taken me a couple months to really look into this. Like, obviously it sounds really simple. You just go, oh, like you look for signs of like weak bodies, rejections, and a pullback. And it's like, in theory, I guess, but it needs to make sense on all the time frames. And it's taken me like some forward testing and back testing and watching to really get a pulse on it. Before I even think about teaching it properly. And yeah, I've been collecting data on it. I'll show you a setup. I'll show you a play of it here. I took. Connect, bro. the difference here is like we had that strength. This is the type of one where you go, well, what's the probability of us having such a strong 30-minute candle, a pullback, then another pullback, rejections, this green candle wicked down a lot as well. What's the probability of it continuing in the momentum after this? And the 15-minute time frame showed a nice type 2 setup as well. So it coincided, like all the time frames were kind of interlocked quite nicely here. Right, and then just ride it up to that range. Anyone have Bullinox coupon code? Yes, sir. If you join the Discord, you know, the guys were spamming it. The guys were spamming the discount code earlier. Here's a discount. 91% off Bullinox, you guys. That's the discount code there, SA91. Don't say I don't give you anything. All right, so as candle's about to close, is a 30-minute, 15, and 1 hour closure. Cool, cool. Not a ton of information here. The biggest piece of information that we have, honestly, you guys, is the fact that we've got a support and resistance level that maybe might be the best thing is to wait for a breakout of these. I don't know. Other than that, there's not a ton of information just yet. But yeah, you guys on TikTok, if you want to join the Discord, it's free. If you come over to the YouTube, I'm live on YouTube right now. It's called Daniel Holmes Trades. Same name as my TikTok name. If you type that into YouTube, you'll see I'm live. And then in the chat, there's a free link to the Discord. This is where we hang out and drink margaritas after the stream. You all like the video? Yeah, thanks, bro. Yeah, if you guys want to drop a like for the stream, that'd be appreciated. So 1 hour. What's the 4 hour doing? Let's see what the 4 hour looks like on Forex. Pretty similar. No, that's not true, Tyler. You can have as many as you want. How often do you stream? Every day. Can you show us some of your journal? Yeah. You know, this is the new one that I've started recently. I've got to throw a few trades in here actually from yesterday. Yeah, yesterday and today. This was the type 2 setup we caught yesterday. This was an L in New York. Breakout. No, this was like a combination. This was an A+ setup actually. Yeah, this was an A+ setup here. You guys do realize sometimes A+ setups don't work still. Sometimes A+ setups don't work. Here's that same setup. Pull back. So I've been forward testing this play. I haven't just been talking about it or thinking about it. I've actually been trading it and finding good success, but it needs to make sense in a certain way. How do I join your Discord, bro? Bro, you come over to the YouTube stream. I'm live on YouTube right now. You just type in the same name as my TikTok name, Daniel Holmes Trades. And in the stream chat, you'll see the link to the Discord. No, I don't think so. MC, I like where your head's at. Maybe. One sec. do a bit of analysis for a type 2 here. The reason why I'm kind of like, maybe not, I really don't like this. Like if we were to, just say we entered at the break here, I know straight away here is a level of fucking, a level that's probably going to give us a bit of issues. But let's see if it makes sense structurally. I mean, there's something to take in a note as well. Like this 4 hour, the point that we're rejecting off is last time we came down to this level, we came up as well and rejected at that same point that we're at right now. That's something that's interesting to take into consideration, I think. Although it did test a couple times, it still went down. Damn it, I like it. I really don't like this rejection point here. What about USD? What about it? I like how it looks on the 30. I'll have a tight stop, I think. I'd be much more interested in this if this wasn't here. I do like how it looks on the 30. I'll have a tight stop under this wick here. Not using a ton of size either. If anyone takes this, don't use a ton of size. It's not the AS plus, but it's still good.
Order filled.
Oh wow, there we go. I'm going to bring my stop down below this wick here. I forgot to say, whoa, chill, bruh. Don't put us in profits like that just to take all of our hopes and dreams away. Jump scare part 1, yeah. Don't put us in profits so quick just to take it all away. I'm walking away. You know, I'm being aggressive with my stop. I'm being pretty aggressive with my stop. It is a new 1 hour as well. I could see it breaking its low here and potentially driving up after that. Maybe I'll bring this down a little bit more. Any profits today? Yeah, I'm up on all my accounts. God, I'm behaving like a baddie. She a baddie. She knows she a 10. before news it will go down. I hope not. I'm in a buy. It should flip bearish. Bro, what is... This is the thing about streaming, eh? Whenever you enter a trade, everyone's just like... Dude. Yeah, I did. Someone, yeah, somebody said something about him and I jumped on and said, get hello. Yeah. No, that's cool. And I was telling him about, you know, the best way to kind of stream on TikTok. Love how everyone's an expert. Yeah. It's just a trade, like win or lose. It doesn't matter. Like you just do what your plan says and then you just keep showing up and do it. Collect data. Oh, that was you, Lee. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, so see how it's having some troubles kind of getting past that point? Daniel, did you try to contact me last night? Whoa. Whoa. I think it's better to short than short. Short, my dude. Do it. Do it. Wow. God damn it. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, man. Lucas, it's crazy. Yeah, it's so crazy, bro. Hey, Gold, come on, man. Don't do this to us. I need this money, man. I need this money. Wow, we've got over 1,000 people here. Yay, let's all buy so the market goes up. Surely there's some big players here. I'm in Brisbane. Mum's got to eat. Yeah, man. No, I went lower size in this because it's a decent setup, but not A plus. A few things that were kind of making it. Daniel is scared. I know, I'm so scared to lose $100 out of 600 profits on a challenge account. It's shaking in my boots. Oh wow, yeah, we're cooked. I'm cooked, chat. Am I cooked, chat? I'm cooked, chat. What market is this? Gold. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest setup. I probably wouldn't have taken it on my funded, well, I wouldn't have taken it on my funded account. McDonald's tonight, yeah. You went 45% lower on your lot size? Yeah. So let's see how this starts to develop over here. Let's see how this develops. and see if there's another opportunity potentially. Yeah, grab my liquidity now going up. I like your mentality. It's not the prettiest line of session yet. No, I'm only doing that. I wouldn't have taken it on a funded account, obviously. Like, it was all right. It was all right. There was things that I'm like, you know. Let's see. Let's see. Will Dan ever be able to financially recover from that? No. No. No, I'm cooked, chat. See, this is what I said though. I said because it's a new 1 hour, I could it could come down a little bit and then start to push. I don't know if it's going to push, but that's why I moved down a little bit just because of this. Rent's going out this week. I know. You're still in by 1 tick? Yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to continue up, but I did anticipate that to happen. I guess I didn't move my stop enough. So moral of the story is just keep moving your stop. You have to start claiming chimneys now? Yeah, I know. Oh, there's no music? There is music. Oh, it's toned down a lot. There we go. John Victor, you just need to Google it, brother. It's just simple. Revenge trade? Yeah, maybe I'll revenge trade. Keep going, bro. Analyze again. Yeah, I'm still interested. I just need to let price print a little bit more. I did say that I'm pretty I'm going to be pretty aggressive with the stop as well. So you had like a medium average trade with an aggressive stop. Yet a medium to average trade with an aggressive stop. Like, what do you think is going to happen type shit? Put it this way, I wouldn't have taken it on my funded. Is this what they call tilt? No, it tilts if we like just revenge trade, I guess. John's losing it, yeah. Goldie, what are you doing, bucko? Bit of support here, might move up now and break out. Or not. Big John dog. Big Johnny Ringo. So let's see. See if we can get a breakout above here. That'd be good. I'd like to take a breakout. If we get a breakout, I'll take it on my funded accounts. But we'll see. We shall see. 5 minute type 2. I don't know if it counts personally. Can you guys drop a like for the stream so I can get my dignity, get my money back? Volume seems whack. Yeah, it kind of just... I don't know about you guys, man, but it turns out that London just doesn't do shit. Like, this is all pre-London. This is all Asia. And then when we come into London, it's just what? Chop City. Very interesting. Yeah, fair enough, Aaron. Yeah, it's just low volume right now as well. Pre-London better these days? Yeah, literally. Been like that for days? Yeah, it's been like that for a hot minute. It's been like that for 2025, to be honest. Yeah, it's been like this for months, Haley. Yeah. Bro, I need to block these buy or sell you guys. Bro, if I block the buy or sell guys, they multiply. They multiply. It's like the molecules you see and they just like keep multiplying. So yeah, I'll wait a little bit more, see if this candle can break out up here, and if not, then London has just become what Asia used to be. Third hour of London, yeah. Connect, bro. Your YouTube is not live, bro. I'm live on YouTube right now, my dude. Was it hard to compete in bodybuilding? I guess, yeah. Yeah, it's very challenging to prepare for a bodybuilding competition, yes. Very challenging. The diet, mainly. Yeah, but John, I don't think that's going to be the issue, man. Like, I think something to take into consideration is that the 1 hour typically does spike around a little bit. But you're going to miss a ton of trades if, you know. I'm trying to learn your patience. Hard to be on the charts waiting. Yeah, but the thing is, I just wait and, you know, it's easy to be patient if you know that there's a couple things you're looking for, like 2 things, right? Really just showing up looking for like 1 or 2 things to happen. And until those happen, you can't really do anything. Yeah, New York is like whack as well at the moment. Can you give me some advice so I can control this one feeling that always tells me why this happened to me? What feeling? You didn't say what the feeling was. You forgot to mention that part. Do people really have to trade every day? Nope. Nope, not at all. Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe you have to, because honestly, like statistically, we've just been getting such shit volume in London. Maybe I'll have to go back to pre-London. I don't know. Is there an indicator that shows you session times? Okay, so UK yesterday kind of came up there, came down. Look at this. UK here. UK here. Chop City, bro. Chop Suey, man. UK here. I guess we kind of came down, created volume. UK here. Chop City. Bro. Do I have to give up on... Oh, looks like finally got some volume in this UK session. I mean, UK here, Chop City. Got a breakout here. Damn, bro, I don't know. I don't know what to do. No, Harpreet, I would probably say stick to the lower ones, bro. Yeah, so still just in this range here. I'm glad I didn't put my stop down there. Bro, they're using your vids as ads for trading? Who are? Who are? Chop City. Make a vote and let the chat decide what to do. No, because it's my real money on the line. Well, I guess it's not. This is a challenge account, but still. I'm profitable for the last 6 months, but out of nowhere, I become unprofitable in April, and now I'm losing confidence and not follow my plans. So it's normal. Yeah, because the market conditions change. So you might have got a lot of, you know, profits to some regard, but you've got to adapt to the changing market conditions, right? You have to adapt to the changing market conditions. So the way that I've had to adapt is increase the ranges in which my stop loss and take profit go. But with that, I've had to kind of half the size that I use because I'm making those ranges bigger. Oh, you were talking to a fake me? Yeah. You got to connect to the markets, dude. Doesn't matter. I'm struggling to understand FVG. Can you show me, please? Bro, I guarantee if you type explain FVGs into fucking YouTube, there's thousands of them. You know why I know this? Because it's all I see in the fucking chat. Dude, FVG, 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 fuck VG. How about that? You know what I mean? So how do I learn about FVGs? Look, I'm still scrolling. FVG, FVG. Oh, FVG explained. Interesting. Thousands. So that's the first thing I would do. Yeah, I'll take a sell if it breaks below. Yep. Big Tom, what up, brother? My man. My man. Why do people not research? If you're 70% under your profit target, then just do a tiny trade to get to pass. What was the thing I was gonna do? Oh. How does the bot explain how features any further? What up, Chris? All right, so this is a 30-minute closure. Yeah, I shouldn't have taken this trade. This was a shit trade. This was a shit trade. It was alright, but it was shit in total. It's because I was just like, I'm pretty much past this challenge. So I was like, just fuck around. Trading is easy, just take the winning trades. Yeah, that's true. %, Project X. Yeah, I think a breakout's a good idea. Daily? What do you mean daily? Daily equal lows. Bro, why are you trying to add into the conversation now when you were just talking shit before? It's hilarious. People are so fake, bro. It's funny as fuck. Wick City. All right, 30-minute break below. The 30 minutes kind of engulfed a lot of this shit. 15. Connect. What's your strategy, bro? I'm tired of learning. Tired of losing. Well, here's the thing, brother. Even if you were to adopt my strategy, it doesn't necessarily mean that you won't lose. But at some point, you're going to need to adopt the strategy completely. You're going to fully have to submit to a strategy. You can't be picking and choosing, right, and putting your own thing together. At some point, you will have to commit to a strategy. And then when you've got a very clear strategy that's fully panned out for you. It's much better on your psychology because, you know, statistically, in the long run, you win. Damn, bro. Calling it 1L keeps doctor away. Yeah. We're gonna have to fucking really rethink. I want to keep trading London Open, man. Gonna have to really rethink whether it's worth trading London Open. Every time, like this year, so much of the year it's come into the session, it's like this. Where pre-London, it's been fucking sick. Do you remember me or nah? I don't think so. I don't think your name looks familiar. What did... Should start streaming Asia? I do stream Asia every day, but it's just for the mentorship, guys. Change the session won't change the win rate? No, sir. I already trade multiple sessions. Pre-London, yeah, that's what I mean. Like pre-London, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, pre-London, like 2 hours, maybe like an hour before London Open. But the only reason I stopped doing that is because, you know, I don't like being in a trade as London opens. I don't like to be in a trade during the London Open session. You helped me a lot to be for real on the stream. Got a couple payouts from then. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I might just call it here. You know, I'll be paying attention a little bit off stream. You can see it's 2 levels. I think the best thing for now is to definitely not participate within this range and just wait for a breakout. I think just wait for a breakout of either end of these, you guys. Yep, you're calling it as well. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Shit volume. Maybe it'll pick up as we approach one of these levels, but for now, shit volume. That's all good. End up jumping into something silly? Yeah, let's not force anything. The volume's low, you guys. But any of you guys on TikTok want to join the Discord? I'd suggest you come over to the YouTube chat and there's a link to the free Discord there. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys later. Appreciate you guys and I'll see you on stream tomorrow. Love you.